Alrighty. And okay, there we go. Yep, up. Turn that down a bit. There we go. What's up? Welcome back to Pixelmon on the Smash MC server. Today, we're not gonna lie, we're gonna be gathering sand. Probably re-terraforming the sand biome here a bit because this bothers me. Everything else near us is also probably going to get terraformed a tad bit. Do we catch it? If it survives, we catch it. Alright, it survived. We're going to end up finishing off our berry farm today too, like the actual decoration bits of it, because by the time we're done renovating the sand biome, we'll have plenty of sand to make more glass and stuff. So you know, there's what? Oh, you're just one of those things. So yeah, today this is it. This is just what we're doing. This right here. Another larvest? Okay, you're a bit more powerful, and I one-shot you. Okay. So, yeah, this is just... We're going to trim this down a bit, because we do need the sand. And I believe, like, I don't know exactly where we're going to trim it down to. Right? Like, the whole thing is going to be made pretty. The goal is to, I gotta go get my golden shovel and see how much more claim space I have, right? Because the goal is to come over here. This is the spot right here, actually, that right there. And like make a mine entrance here. With a road leading to it. That's the plan anyway. But the question is, how much of this are we going to mine out before we actually start leveling it off and then creating artificial hills and stuff like that? We'll also put like a... Also going to put a cactus farm out here in the desert. I know I don't have to. I could put it in my base, but my base gets kind of laggy at the moment because of everything going on in it already. So we're going to try and spread some stuff out a bit more. What level is this camera up to? Maybe we'll catch the camera up. No, we won't. We one-shot it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we don't need cobblestone. I've got so much cobblestone and stone. It's making me. We've run out of space, and we gave it like an entire storage section dedicated to it. Pick up all this sand because we do need it. If you're wondering what we're going to be using to terraform, I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're going to be tearing out the sand, but we're going to be putting some of it back in to help with the terraformification. There we go. So we'll probably like start it off at like this level, right? So we got a few levels to go down, right? But then it'll slowly build into rolling hills and stuff like that. So there'll be like a gatehouse type area like right around in here at this level, and then as you go out that way, will be a road heading that way and a road heading that way, I think, because I think... Yeah, there's a village that way. Yeah, it'll end up looking great. And I think we'll end up building out of acacia mostly in the sand area. Because I don't know, I just want it to look different from our base a bit. New biome, new design, you know? That's the plan. Alright, are we out of space? Oh, chaos be damned, we are. We don't need string. Technically we've got plenty of cactus. We can always make more. That's fine. We've only got 2 of those. Wow, we actually have to go... Is there sand there? Is there sand here? That's another thing that keeps happening. We keep on having these instances where the server gets weird on us. Alright. Let's I used my super mining. We still have to finish up here. Like, this isn't done yet. Like, this is too plain still. Like, it's got to be ruined. Like, don't know if I've showed this off yet. Like this. Like, you see how it's got little chunks? Yeah, like, it's got to be more like that. Actually, we can still enter through here. So, where's my sand stuff? There's my sand stuff. We might need like a whole nother box for sand. Let's go ahead and like put our building material stuff away to... Building material stuff away too. And we don't need the book at the moment. But yeah, this is... This is all going to be a bit flatter. And it'll just look a lot better. This large gap that just doesn't suit it. It's not going to take us long to clear it out with this shovel either. For some reason that didn't count as an update for that little bit right there. curious. Should have been. Oh, that bit I was standing on too should have been. There we go. Haha. So this will be where the mine entrance is, and we will actually have like the road a road going into the ravine, which is out that way. I've been using that mine for a while, even before I started my strip mine down below the base. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've busted into this mine, and no, maybe not. I don't remember how far that way it goes. We will eventually. Strip mining has been very lucrative too. We've got all the, I think we've got all the lapis that we'll need for quite a while. I said that last time too, so we'll see. Whoa, hello. Secret place that I don't think I've actually been into. But it's been covered by the sand, so it'll be fine. So if you're wondering what's going to be going on here, like not even gonna, we're just gonna be closing this up right here. Should probably do that before I lose it. And we're doing that because this causes Pokemon to spawn down here, and we don't want that. And we're going to also grab that iron before we finish sealing this. Because we're gonna have plenty of oh, that was it. Okay. We're gonna have plenty of sand, so by the time we're done, so we really don't have to worry. And this isn't the only desert in the general area either. Like, we've got another desert relatively close by to this one. So, yeah. Even if I end up having to redig that out, it doesn't matter. Okay. This little grassy patch that we've got going here will also disappear, replaced with actual sand. In fact, the sand will actually roll off into the, like, we will do this little number. Whoa. Whoa, no. Right? Yeah. So, we'll actually be doing, this, and actually, you know, giving, oh, like, just kind of hiding some of the ugly that comes with natural terrain generation right there, you know. I'll do this. And it's great because, oh hey, we got some great balls. This is great because we have underwater breathing, so we don't have to worry about, you know, anything really. So we might even end up covering up some of this gravel. I know where some gravel biomes are. So we don't really have to harvest it, right? From this spot. Man, Depth Strider is amazing. But yeah, I was thinking something along these lines. Just kind of consolidating this area down here. There's some spots that would be like fine, there could be some dirt there and it could lead into some dirt there, it's fine. But we're gonna need a lot of sand for this project, so now if we come over here, which is where we'd be coming from, like, doesn't that look a lot better having that unified like thing? And over here we'll have the dirt and the gravel and the sand from the waterway there. Kind of spills out, or it's being carried down river. Oh, I lost my night vision. Shunk. See, that, at least that's what I'm thinking. Little things like that. That's why it's not all sand right there, right? That's the way of thinking. So that's clearly where the river is. I don't know. I just like the thought of it. You guys might not, or not even think it's necessary, but it's not necessary. It's what I want. Actually, we may... You know, I've never even knew that there was an apricorn tree there. You stupid snake. And see, the whole, like, the main purpose of this is just to make the whole area look nicer for when people fly over, like our neighbors, which some of which are actually doing some really beautiful builds, right? And I want them to be able to come over here and, like, if their bases get close, then when they're showing, when they're like viewing their base from, like, looking out from their base in the disorderly direction, they can see something pretty instead of a nasty ass mess of a sand biome. Desert. There you go. I got the word. See this? That can be really bothersome. And even the chunks of the desert that I don't own, I'm still going to work on like this. I'm going to like make it all look nice and neat and look like it's meant to be together. Like it. I don't know. You guys will eventually get to see what I'm talking about as time goes on. It's not really. Like, we've already almost like gotten it down to the level we wanted it to be at too. If you're watching and you haven't already, if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button for me. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Okay. How many more levels do we have to go down? 2. We'll work on that side later. Right now, I think that we need to go ahead and start like filling this in, because we do have a lot of sand in our inventory, and we're running out of places to store it. So and this is like the whole point of, you know, I could make a machine, probably, that could do this for me. I don't know how many hoppers I'd need though. And that's like the problem with making a redstone contraption on this server, is like you only have so much that you can work with. And I swear they turned down the way, like how far you can be from from contraptions for them to work. Like, cause man, I have to be right up on my smelter for it to work right now. Which is fine, I can work with that. It's not that big of a deal, but still. It's noticeable. Ah. "30 minutes of this so far. Technically longer, because I was online preparing and doing this kind of stuff while I was preparing. So, yeah. Also doing a lot of mining off camera. I probably could have left that there. I think, yeah, this is the level that everything needs to be at anyway. So, question is how we're going to do the path, right? Try what people are thinking, and the way we're going to do path is actually these. We might like see if the other sandstone variants have like a different pattern on top, so that we could maybe mix in some different patterning there. But yeah, no, the pathway is going to be the sandstone bricks more than likely. It's what feels like it would be the best, relatively speaking. Gotta love how that just kind of fell in after we started mining. Okay. And of course, just go ahead and do this a tad bit. Got a lot to clean up right around in here. So another question is, are we going to fill this in, right? Probably considering that question. Holy cow. Question simple. Probably. Actually, we'll leave this here as a monument to what we almost decided to do there. What we will do with this. Alright, where is our... We'll open it up like that. So easy to just, okay. So, what we're gonna do is, right, you hang with me for a minute while I, so, the sand's been slowly, like, filing in, right, yeah? You digging it? So, maybe we even, first off, this is all gonna be sand. So maybe we even, like, pull this away a bit. Make it look less artificial. Let's see. How many? Take away. That looks a bit better. And then we have this little bit going down here, right? And we can make that look enticing later. For now, we need to fly away. Come on. I did not jump, game. Oh no. Oh boy, we're not going to be able to use the elevator for a bit, are we? That happens sometimes. I was not pressing the jump button. It was just taking me up on its own. So... So that's what we need there. Oh. We do need to put the dirt away too. And there's nothing in this yet, right? No. Okay. So just be overflow sand for a moment. And we also need... Are we gonna crash? I looked over in the direction of our... Alright, hang on just a minute. I'm gonna go get something to drink while we wait to see if we crash or not. And I'm back. I no longer hear... I still don't hear rain. Which means we more than likely have crashed. By the way, we're up to 17 followers. Just a month ago, we only had 6. Feeling good about that. Yeah, can I, like, at least, like, check on, no dropped frames or anything, according to this. Which is wonderful. Turn this light off, I don't need it. Mic audio is good. Sometimes it doesn't pick up all the desktop audio. But I do have it pretty low. So that's fine. You just don't get to hear the last little bit of the lo-fi music. It'd be a lot worse. We might not play this song. This is the one that gets kind of quiet. There we go. That's one of my favorites. So anyone in chat wanna talk, ask questions, complain about server stability? I know I want to complain about server stability. Let me see if it's well, right as I go to check it, okay, it's not the Java Java's working. Or it was. There we go. Yeah, Java's working. It's having some issues, but nothing more than it usually does. Which means that's a server thing. Ah. Hello, Giratina. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Burped in your ears. Aha! I'm back. And now we'll put that in there. Okay. I want Depth Strider 2. That's what I want. So they can be even faster in the water. Oh, and we're not going to... okay. So there were two options for what's going to be happening on Tuesdays. Right now, it's still Pixelmon on the Smash MC server, right? But, okay. It was originally going to switch either between Minecraft, regular like Java Minecraft with some sprinkles, like some little tiny mods, like armor stand mods and stuff. Nothing game breaking or game changing, but just a little tweaks, optified and stuff like that. I was going to do that when the new update came out. But all the stuff I wanted to play the new update for, the new boss creature and the down below area and all that, it's not coming in this coming update. Right? So I don't want to play it. Which means the second option for what I was going to be doing where Minecraft was concerned on Tuesdays is what's definitely going to be happening instead. And what that is a hardcore Pixelmon solo. See, on this you guys could technically join this server and like try and find me. My coordinates are always at the top of the screen. It's not hard to find me. And then you guys could just, you know, build stuff around me. I'm trying to hurry up before anyone gets on that wants to troll and like claim as much of the land that I want for building before somebody else does. Right? Like that's just yeah. So far our neighbors have been pretty cool. At least they seem pretty cool so far. There's a few with some amazing builds that are coming along, right? Some others that are less build inclined, apparently, but still have stuff going on. Then there's me, who takes ideas from Grian and BOO and stuff and goes, I want to do that myself, and ends up with an ugly ass tree. I'm still upset about my tree. I'm not happy with it at all. And yet I keep on putting off fixing it. And I do need to fix it. But I don't know. There's a tree that BOO made that I really like. But at the same time, I'm like, but I don't wanna. I don't want to tear down what I made. I'm gonna have to, because it does not look good to me, and it's just making me not want to go out that side of the base. And I'm going to have to eventually, because Yisrael's part of the base is out that way. But Yisrael doesn't build, so I'll be building. So yeah. Oh, so I've got to want to be over there. So, you know, it's just a whole thing. Let's cut off the rest of this hilltop, yeah? let's just level this a bit. You know what would be nice is if I built houses and stuff. Ooh, I actually have not tried to force one of the NPCs into a minecart. If I could bring in the NPCs to me, I could legitimately start a little village town area of my own. And that might be cool. Right? I feel like that would be cool. I don't know why I haven't tried that yet, actually. I really should. Okay. Let's clear this out some more. Just take a look. Like, it's gonna come out, it's gonna land, the bridge is gonna land like somewhere right around in here. And then we're going to have a hill over there. This way will be a village area, I think. So where does this hill start? Ah. Don't want it to be too big, right? But we do want it to be decent. To kind of hide itself from us when we're walking around this way. Right, so we want, okay, this is the top level of it, right? So we're going to hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, no, okay. Okay. Alright. I think that will be the top of it. Maybe a little like this. And then it just kind of see, now we got to figure out where the second level layer like goes to, right? And that is all down to this. I think that will be where that starts. Uh-oh, my pupper hears somebody coming into the house. Alright, and we'll do like that, and then we'll... You might get a bit of a dog barking. I am sorry. Somebody's coming home, and my dogs are gonna hear them coming in. So just a little bit of a barking going on in a minute, more than likely, or not. Or she's gonna be a good girl and not bark. Is she gonna be a good girl and not bark? Looks like it. Now then, we need to cover this up. And give me just a second. Alright. Let's see. Put that there, put that there. And then we level this area too. Alright, like so. Girls. Don't start crying just because they left out the room. You were being good. You continue to be good. Now we do this. And I'm thinking that... Oh, not that. Or that. Thinking that this looks just about right there for its curvature. And then we'll just... Wow, okay. A lot of sandstone brick. Which is fine. We can totally build out of that. So... let's go ahead and use our night vision again. Alright. Okay. So let's fill in some of this right here, I think. Definitely gotta fill this in. Okay. Now we gotta replace the sandstone brick with sand. Oh. It's really easy to break with our god tier pickaxe, so we gotta be careful. Okay. And now we just I think that will be good. Smash menu. Let's see that the level of that. Whoa, not menu. Money. Yeah. 40% IVs. Not the best. Granite, of all things. Okay. That should be fine. So what we're gonna do here, right, is that, and then so, like so. Haha. Now we just have to cut these right here out a little bit, right, and fill in the gaps. Yeah. Yeah, that looks nice, I think. We do have to do some cleanup right around in here, but it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and take down this huge eyesore. Okay. Let's go ahead and okay. Did I see a resource back there? I do see iron. I do. Okay. Quite a bit of iron. Alright. Ah, it's looking so much better. Gonna keep that on me for a minute. Yep, okay. Alright, first off, no, didn't mean to click on that, meant to click on that. We got a specific Pokemon, and we've got a random 5 random Pokemon things. And we're gonna come in here, we're gonna put that iron in there, bloop. Oh, do I not have, oh I do have Great Balls, okay, I was kind of wondering about that. There we go. Diorite, andesite, granite, dirt, and gravel. We're gonna have plenty of resources to make concrete later. Oh wait, is concrete even in this version of Minecraft? I haven't really stopped to think about that. Maybe I should try to make some up. If not, then gravel's kind of a meh resource. Okay. Okay. Now we just do this. just gotta keep on doing this. And it's a lot of work to do, not gonna lie. But I think it'll be worth it in the end because everything will look good over here. And if I can capture the NPCs at villages that don't disappear, the ones that give the quests and stuff, if I can capture them, then we can change this into like a hub. I really need to get some of my rails and powered rails and stuff and see if I can capture some of them. Be able to turn this into like a hub for nearby players where they can come to get quests and have a place to heal and stuff. Thinking that will be good. Okay. A little bit more. Now the question is, what's down here? We've kind of partially filled this place in already. It doesn't look like it led anywhere. Unless all that was sand that fell down at some point. And if it was, it's whatever. We can do without it. Looks like this was part of something at one point, because that's there. I've been all over the desert, and I don't remember coming to this spot at all for anything, so it was probably mined out. We're just going to assume that it was mined out. Shoop. And we are going to fill it all in. Slowly but surely. We do have a lot of this is connected up to the mine thing that I was planning to do over here, so it's fine. Perhaps we should go make some glass, because we've been doing this for over an hour now. want to get it looking somewhat presentable for my own sanity. I am slightly OCD. And then this whole area out this way will be the village area, ultimately, with its own Poke Center, Pokemart. If we can catch gym leaders, that would be cool. Create a good gym for everyone to play in. That would be awesome. Don't know if we can do that. We will try a few things, though. We'll end off the stream by trying to catch one of the people in a village. And for areas where the there's clearly going to be like the mine is going that way, for example, we can totally just do this so that we don't have to bother the mine any. Like so. We will, of course, need to continue the terraforming over this way to truly have that finished, though. That might not be low enough, actually. It's fine, we'll figure it out. Or maybe there'll be two entrances to the mine, one over here and one over that way. We'll figure something out as time goes on. This is just a lot of sandstone, though. And why do you look different? That was weird, right? It was like all shadowed out. I don't know, whatever. Eventually, the bridge that will go over there will be done and everything. And I do have an idea for a bridge. It's going to be good. We'll do it on stream, too. I won't do it off stream, because I'm sure some people would like to see that. So, let's put all of our spoils away, except for our sand. Actually, let's grab as much of this sand as we can. That can go. Yeah. Yes. We'll just smelt up this much glass, right? Oh, alright, is everything working? Everything seems to be working. Yes. Making sure all this works is always such a pain in the butt. Because I get away from it sometimes, and it just... only one smelter works for some reason when I get too far away, but if one smelter's working, then the other in the chunk with that one should be working, and I just don't understand it. That efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3 is really helping on the shovel. What we should do is we should go grab our key. Just need the key. We should go grab the key and we should chuck it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Check on these for a bit. Is this what that looks like when it's done? No? Okay. So we've got to here. Right? So we don't need that much glass, but we're going to need glass for other things later. So, you know. So we just sit here. Actually, I keep making more and more PCs. Yeah, I can still reach everything. This guy can go. What we can do, we can gather up all of our male tyrants. Like so. And Smash menu. The middle one's the good one. So now these two can go away. Alright? And there we go. We can't do that with the Tepigs just yet, but we can do that with this. Because this one over here is a male too, right? Okay. Ooh, Tepig number 2 is badass. Do I have any others like sitting and waiting in the winds? No. I know what I'm going to call these guys now, because this guy's Virgil for a reason. This guy's name's going to change. This Zigzagoon will also be part of this team. It'll make sense eventually. I gotta get Charmy back to Yisrael. That's his Pokemon. I do like Aerodactyl. Is this Aerodactyl good? Oh, that Aerodactyl's good. 70%, even if it's not in good stats, like, yeah, I'll take it. What else? Draco Locked. It's one of those new ones that I don't know much about. It's a Dragon Ghost type, I believe. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. That Shaman is going in a very particular spot. so we've got a spot for dragon type Pokemon, but we need one for legendaries. Holy cow, what the hell is this? Do I have breeding Finnegan? Do I have a female? I don't. Chaos be damned. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's all of them. Of those Charmanders, which is the best? 66. First one. Special attack is pretty good. People are probably saying, you can sell them on the GTS. Hi. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Especially seeing as how I have to AFK a lot. Oh, here we go. Jesus. I didn't realize I had so many. Okay, first off, are these all male? No, that's a female. Okay, male. Males will be left out of this equation for the moment. Okay. Had 3 females and 3 males. $62, $67. You get to stay. Now you guys. 64, 67. Oh, that's a... Okay, the last one this time. Are they better than the 2 breeding pair I have? I'm pretty sure they are. I should really label these. Like, I should just put their stats in. Okay, you guys are more than likely going to be the new breeding pair of Raltzes. What are the other things I have over here? Froakies, a male and a female. Alright, let's see. You're both terrible. I know that for a fact. My Froakies have much better stats than that are in the breeding section. Now this Finnegan. How did I get another Finnegan, and why is he with the ones that I hatched from eggs? When I've got this one. Oh, wrong button. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that Finnegan. Hello, buddy. Okay. Let's see how the glass is going. Pretty good, actually. Probably have more than enough to finish what I wanted to finish, because I have all this running. So let's see. Oh yeah, look, there's even some iron ingots in there from something earlier. Alright, let's put the iron ingots away. Right, we need... We'll just give me that, and then we'll come over here and turn it into lapis. And then we will make... Make 64 for now. We'll see if we need more than that. And shoink. Did I miss? I missed. Shoink. Yes! Okay. So I finished the layer of carpet, right? Yeah, I did. I'd finished the layer of carpet. So now we need to finish this layer of the blue glass. And can I reach from over here? Yeah. This room is almost done, and then then I really need to like start putting up the actual instructions for the crafting recipes. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more than just a stack. That's okay. Alright. Make another stack. Okay, and we'll come over here and we'll first off finish off this, I think. Yeah. And now we'll start in this corner. Oh, lag. Alright. Okay. Awesome. Now... Oh, did I not... Uh-oh. Well, that's a waste. I didn't bring the light blue. Alright, we get... Where's my light blue at? There it is. Alright. It's gonna take a lot more than that. I already know, but it's fine. Let me in! Okay. So, we're gonna need... Let's just, grab a whole nother stack on top of that 47, I think, and then we'll be... That should be good. Oh, okay. Alright. Do the same over here. It's getting kind of laggy for some reason. There we go. Alright. Now then. Let's, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna need more than this, aren't I? Probably. Probably gonna need more than this. But this is looking good. I'm finally gonna have this finished, and then we can get on the decorating of the walls. These done yet? No, these are though. Really? For some reason these aren't like... is farmland better for producing, I'm guessing? I don't know. I really don't know. try 24. And we will begin here. Wow, that wasn't enough. Okay. We don't need much more. It'll be more than 8. 16 should be plenty. I say as I run up here once again. Oh yeah, 16 will be plenty. We probably only needed the 8. Okay, there we go. And now we can tear down the scaffolding. This is no longer necessary. Ah. Yes. This looks great. Has that nice gradient effect in it where it gets darker as you go deeper into the ceiling there. Oh man, I love it. Alright, we're gonna put all this in here for now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the hoe, our diamond hoe, and we're going to fix this situation over here a bit. Because apparently they need this to grow better. I was unaware. Which is fine, you know, this is fine. Pick that up. Okay. So step number 2, alright, is getting all the rows hooked up properly. Probably put these and these and these in this, to be honest. Oh man, it's just so much to do. We'll leave this alone for now because I still need to get more leather. I need to get more leather for I need to get more leather for all the signs and stuff. But we're done with the glass and lapis, I believe. You can also grab that. Okay. Now, let us get out. Oh, wow. At least that was still going while we were in there. Sit here for a second. We'll have plenty of glass to fool around with stuff for the next few words. Building supplies will go in here. Put those dyes in there too. Turn the lapis back into lapis blocks. Oh wow. Okay, there you go. Do I not have any more I do. There's another one. Alright, so I think the next room we'll be working on is going to be this room here, which is going to be our cloning chamber. And then our cloning chamber is actually going to be quite small, it looks like. Then there will be a hallway, maybe with trophies and stuff in it, right? And then that will eventually lead here. And what that is, I don't want people to be able to use, because that does go all the way to the end of the mountain region, right? This will be a raceway, like just be able to race Pokemon through there. And then this will be my bedroom. And this will probably remain because every once in a while, rare deep sea Pokemon spawn in here. Which is fun. Don't have to go out of the base too far to get deep sea stuff. Sometimes. And of course, I've got to finish blocking this off so stuff doesn't spawn on it, like that guy there and this guy there. So that will be a thing. Just, you know, making it to where the spawns that do happen inside the base will be visible. Even though I really wish they wouldn't spawn in the base. Like, at least not spawn on crafted blocks. Fine, spawn on cobblestone. Fine. But not carpet or iron blocks or coal blocks and stuff. Like, come on now. That's such a bother. Oh, that looks better already. Push that back a ways. And maybe add. Oh, hello. That's an odd thing. Can I catch it? Think I could catch it? Hang on. Does it? Oh no, it's not. It's not the Pokeball one. It's just got orange wings. I thought it was the one that had the Pokeball wings. Could still try. Oh! Alright, if it doesn't die. And it died. Oh hey, they drop some useful junk. Alright, next thing to do. What was that? Not what I thought I saw, but okay. That Larvitar. He's dead. It's fine. What level are you? Alright. Let's go put this stuff away real fast. Andesite. Yes, Luna, I know. Do we have a minecart? We just need a bit of this to make a minecart. Put that back in there. Okay. Okay. So now, we fly to our closest village, which is this one over here, I believe. Yeah. Actually, it's that one. Right? Yeah. It's a long way to go. But if we can indeed capture villagers that have the potential to give us quests from time to time and move them to our base, I am going to do that. In fact, I'd be surprised if that's not what's happening to some of the Pokemart's workers. Like, if you can't capture people like that and move them, like, I don't know why they're not there. We'll test it on. Hey, hello, sir. Hi, how you doing? No? Okay. Okay. Can I... Sir. I need a cactus. I need a cactus. Oh, God. Alright. Okay. Alright. Cactus. Voila. And haha. Okay. That didn't work, but I didn't have All right. Let's No. Oh, that sucks. Can you like move out the way, you disgrace of a Team Rocket member? Fine, give me back my rails. Put it there. What? Oh. Duh. Okay. So, that was an utter failure. Oh man, that would be great, right? Because then we could like grab this guy, I think, right? And just bring him to the to our place. Am I doing it wrong though? Do I need powered rails? Hang on. Let's hop back on Zaphanis. And let's go get some powered rails, maybe some activator rails too. We got both. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Okay, we got some detector rails. We've got some activator rails. And we've got some powered rails. Okay? We have every possible rail type. Oh, what we don't have is a boat. But we can't break a boat. We could, but it would be difficult. Let's try this, because this is the way that it's going to work if it's going to work. Right? See, this desert over here looks great. We just have to get that right there to match up with it. It looks great until right around in here, though. All this has to come down. The mountain can stay, but the floating bits need to go. Oh, Jesus. I look away. I keep on looking away, and people keep on chatting while I'm not paying attention. Or posting things that are going to get you banned from the channel. Is that all of them? Yeah. Jesus. Alright. Now. Where's a Do you actually work like a legit villager? Alright. And do you want me in it? I can get in it. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we can capture the people. It's a real shame. Because, you know, these people get quests and stuff from time to time, and I would love to, like, be able to bring them to our place to just give a better place to live and a easy place for people to, like, who would break into this? Like, what's the point of breaking this? Like, I don't get it. But whatever. Maybe we just can't grab, because these guys end up disappearing, right? they're gone all over the place. So can I capture you? Okay. What I need to do now is get this over to here. Come on. It's right. It's right. There's a rail right there. There you go. I tried. Like, it'd be nice to just be able to grab these peeps and take them somewhere nice and safe where no one can destroy their home. But it's just not happening, is it? You don't even sell anything. That's 100% okay though. We're just gonna go home. Good to know that we can't do that. Might be able to in the single player. We'll play around with it in single player to see when I do start up the hardcore survival. Nothing will need a key in that because it'll be single player. But we might still end up making like things that need special keys or something to get into, just for fun. Getting close to the end. What else were we going to do today? Once again, I'd like a better larvatar. The one I got, isn't all that great. I do remember what we were going to do now. It is time. Oh, 11,000 more blocks. Oh geez, and it crashed. That's so much more land that it crashed the server. Okay. It didn't crash the server. It just lagged out my game. So, I guess. Yep, there it goes. Technically, it's not 3 yet. It's not 3 yet. Okay. Let's get back into the server real fast. And what we're going to do is slash abandon. Claim. Confirm. Alright, now. Now, see what we do now is, right? We hop on our trusty bird that has been with us for a while that we never really appreciated until he became a badass. And we claim that. Oh, this is so good. Alright, so where will our new claim end at? Yisrael's claiming like right next to us, going in a different direction, so we gotta make sure to line up with this and go. Okay, do you think we could? Oh, we totally did. How much is left? 9,000 more blocks. Wait. That seemed like a lot to me. But it's apparently nothing. Alright, let's hop on Zaphonis. Get over here for a second. We're gonna grab this back, right? Okay. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to mark where we're going to put the new marker. I think right here. Okay, so now we're going to come in here. We're going to get inside that claim again, and we're going to abandon it again. And then we're going to confirm. Okay. And then right there, our base is gonna be fucking epic, because we're gonna be able to go literally, oh, we're gonna be able to claim all kinds of stuff, and I love it. All the resources that are under the desert that I still haven't mined out yet. Now, how much do we have left? 9,000. You could see my face, you could see me doing calculations in my head as to how that doesn't actually make sense. Okay? So what we're going to try to do instead I didn't bring my axe with me. And I need my axe. Because there is a lot of expansion out this way that I plan on doing. And this also gets like the start of the cave. Let's get up here. Okay. This is our old spot, right? What we're going to do is we're going to try to claim over to here. We're going to try and claim that. Okay. So we're inside our claim space now, right? Okay. So, abandoned claim. Confirm. And then we come down here. Claim. Trying to do the math in my head. I think this is the right, that would be right. We'll probably have 5,000, 4,000, which we can add to our chunk in the nether. Now was my math, was my head math right? Yes! 4,000! Just about on the dot! See, that is being taught the same math for 4 or 5 grades, right? They've been teaching. Okay, I learned algebra in like 7th grade, right? They were still teaching algebra up until high school. I didn't want to do calculus. I was good at calculus, but I didn't do the calculus or trig because I was already good at algebra and I just didn't want to mess with it. So now, oh, we actually own. Where does our little claim area right here? Okay, this is still owned by us. Ah, there it is. We almost claimed this entire section of the desert. How killer is that? All of this is all of this is ours. Technically all that back that way too, because Yisrael gave me permission to build on it. Oh man. Oh man. We might do more. We might come back to Pixelmon tomorrow and stream a bit longer than usual, just to like finish up the outline for the road that heads out that way, and the start on the towers and the village. Oh my God, that's so good, and we've got 4,000 extra spaces to add to our nether area that I'm going to be working on. Oh, it's just so good. Also, fun fact about our little nether section over here. There's just because I've been having problems with figuring out what kind of redstone stuff we can do with this version of Minecraft, I've had this open. It's going to be closing up soon. Like, these will close, and then right here will be like a way to trigger it. I don't think we can get puffer fish, but so we'll have to use some other trickery. But regardless, oh, actually we could do a, yeah, we could do some, we could do a key. We could do the key. Like, I could add a thing like underneath here, hopper minecart thing. See if the hopper minecart would work. It'd take some testing, but we could like put a hopper minecart there, maybe 2 of them. That way it didn't matter which one of the blocks we put it on, and we can floop, and then it would shoot it back out at us like right here. And we could go on through, and then we can definitely do that here, right? But eventually this will be closed off, right? And yeah, that's the plan there. That way, the only way to get in to the base for anyone who doesn't have a key is going to be this, right? And then we might, because I could totally put one here and do a button to open the door on this side. We might also put a key reader here as well. And then you'll probably say, well, you don't need this anymore then. And I'll be like, yeah, well, but I like it. I do really like it. It's I don't think I said who built this like key reader thing. I don't know who actually built it, like who the first person was, but the person who I saw build one of these was Tango. No, Impulse. Yes, Impulse. From the Hermitcraft gang. I saw him build one of these once, and I fell in love with them. I think Mumbo Jumbo also has built quite a few of these because he likes vault doors, and his are actually like piston non-century coming out the walls and crazy redstoniness, and yeah. But yeah. That's like the main deal. Also, this is our strip mine. Oh, look at it. It's okay, so every time that we finish, like we finished there, right? Okay. We finished there. Oh, see this? The fact that that block right there isn't missing means that we have not finished that one, but we have this one. And then of course we've actually got some stuff sticking out right here. We got these two to do as well. And then once that's done, right? Once we finish with one of these, we go 1, 2, and we carve out like so, 3 spaces in. And then we go like this. This is already like really carved out, kinda, because of all the resources that were right there. We could also like come over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh look, redstone. Just do that. And most of this is inside of our area too, so you know, a lot of resources just inside our area. And then once we've done this, right, we just come in and clear these out. And we can do it really easily by doing this. And yeah, I've kind of been doing that off screen because a lot of the mining is kind of meh. Sometimes with this particular area, like look how soon that ended. The lava goes that way, by the way. I have checked. And then this one over here is like the same way. Like, look at that. So, you know, lava lakes suck. But a lot of them actually go. Like, you can tell the ones that don't, right? This one does. And it goes. Yeah, this is the one that goes. Ooh! By the way, Shuckles, fun fact, give shulker shells! Ah! So, this is how we're going to get shulker shells. And Shuckles spawn in our cave network, like, all the time. We just have to find them, so, you know. It's great. We'll have shulker boxes soon. I forget how many shulker shells you need. I think it's 2. I think it's 2 in a chest. Hang on. If we just do this. plop our crafting bitch down. Turn that into that, and then turn that into that. And then, yes! Haha! There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, our first shulker box. What? No! Don't do this to me. Really? Oh man, that hurts. Can I place it here, please? Why not? What? And I'm happy all over again, just like that. All right, we're gonna put that in the. Okay, now if we. Ah! Okay, yay. Okay, okay. I'm getting excited about that. Okay. Can you dye shulker boxes in this? Oh! There we go. Yeah! Boop! Ah, it's so good! You can't place them down for whatever reason, and that is fine. Where is my berry juices? I think I put them in here. And, yeah, that's fine, okay? You can't actually put them down, but you can, like, still get their inventory and stuff, and I'm not sure if I feel comfortable leaving this in there. I don't know how this is going to work. We will take... We can always make more PCs and flint and steels and stuff, right? But until we've had some stuff in there for a while... Like, I don't think we're gonna put, like, our enchanted stuff in it. Or the Wilmer Peril. Okay, so what we're gonna do is in this red shulker. Ooh, wait. No, not yet, not yet. If it works right, I could put the red shulker in the red shulker. It could be shulkerception. If this works right, right? Like if all that stuff is okay and and it doesn't go poorly, then we'll talk about putting more important things in there. But for now, it's not all that important. Okay? Like, that's just the thing. Now let's see if this does better now. Right? Because they have only been giving me 1 or 2. And I'm betting it's because it's on grass. Okay. Now, shulker. Put that in there. If this ends up working, and we don't lose any stuff from it. Yeah, okay. Then cool, right? That's great. We can, like, name this one our redstone one. We can go get more that's for our, we can go get another one that's specifically for, which way was it that had the, I think it was down this one, that had the, shuckle. But until then, we just need to, be wary, right? And, for now, like, you see how far this goes before it goes bad right there? Did this one... Yeah, you see it's about the same there and on that one. That's still like a pretty good distance. Right? So we do that. And that, then we can do that. We do that and that and that, then we can do that. Actually, that way we still know that that is a no-go. And then this one, I shit you not. What? What? Shut up for a minute. Shut up. Stop with the lava. Okay? Just, no one cares about that right now. What? I never finished that vein? I never finished this vein. Yep. What? Okay. See, there we go. Okay, it didn't go far, I guess. Good test for our current shulker box here. Now we need to finish this off, just in case there are any, like, hidden hidden gems like lapis and stuff just above our heads. Okay. Okay. And see, that's another reason why we're slowly going to be like clearing this stuff out. Because you never know what's like just beneath one of these walls. Right? Never know. Does this go all the way over this way? Like, okay. Oh. Didn't mean to put that there exactly, but whatever. We want to put it up there. What? No, 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 no. You don't get to do that just because your little buddy over there decided that he was going to be a dick. No. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. So, anyway. This one I clearly made at least one mistake on, so did I miss anything else? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, this one right here. This one right. This one right here is like the one I'm currently working on. When it gets done, I've got... quit running from me. I've got to do another mine there and another mine there, and it looks like this one might be good for a while. And then I have to clear out all of these. Like, I need to make these pillars, then clear them out so that we can see what's underneath them. Eventually, like, the hope is that... What the fuck?
Trio.
Oh, a Lowen Dugtrio. Okay. Eventually the hope is that we'll be able to see all the spawns down here, because sometimes, like those shuckles, right? And we'll be able to slowly clear the lava lakes, because I have done that. Here, this was a lava lake. And I completely removed the lava lake. That whole area, this whole zone right here was a lava lake, and it has all been reduced to this one puddle, which I use to do things like this, because cobblestone is it's a bit much. I always keep one stack on me just to fill in any holes, but mostly trash. What's this down there? That's a drill burr or whatever the fuck they're called. Drill burr. Yeah, drill burr. Cool. It would be nice if we found another shuckle. but I'm guessing... I guess wrong. Actually, he's asleep. I kind of want to catch him and see if we can, like, farm him for shulker shells. Because you... Rock bottom? Okay. Because you can farm things like Mareep, they're kind of glitched. That last update glitched them out to where they don't grow back their wool. But you could farm Mareep. They would grow their wool back, and you could shear it, and then they would grow it back again, and it was a great time. And I would love that if they hurried up and fixed any what am I looking at? Power trip? I'm catching it. It looks busted as fuck. That is not what a Lunatone's supposed to look like. Come on, get in that Pokeball. Come on, it's either join us or die in a wall. Ooh, and now I can, if it does work, I can carry all my Pokeballs with me everywhere now. Oh, I have so much more room. Okay. Just looking for a Shuckle. If it's not a if it's not a female, we'll kill it. If it's a female, we'll capture it. Diglett. Oh, it's just a Carbink. Come on, kill this thing before whatever spawned around us is gone. Oh, it probably spawned up there. Wait, this is my... Yeah, this isn't finished yet. Have I even started heading back here? Or is it still going? Oh, that's definitely a wall of lava. Yeah. Oh yeah, this leads into that mine that I went exploring. Found a lot of good resources in. That's why I haven't finished this one. Okay. Just looking for that one last shuckle. Come on. Give me my fix. Yeah. Globat with a brave bird, and it's dead. Why would a Zubat drop a Spider Eye? Thank you. And you are a Bronzor. You'll get a Drill Peck. What are you spawning down here for? Is it bad that I'm continuing the stream just so I can try and find a shulker? A shulker. A shuckle. No other reason. I guess we could also do our daily, seeing as how we're still legendary nature change. I don't particularly care for that. I'm not too concerned with the oh! Oh, what? Oh, cool. Some of these are actually slightly different, it looks like. That's awesome. What do you give me? Gunpowder. I knew that. For the record, I've been looking all over the place for things like lapis. So I actually just did a double take. This is a really good vein too. Let's do this. So we're just gonna put all this stuff that we don't care about in there. Yeah, we can just do this. Right? Oh. Ha! It won't let you put a shulker box inside of a shulker box. smart. That is smart. You'll die if I don't, so I'll kill you myself. I need the blaze powder. Oh yeah, how are those, Smash menu. Oh, that Shuckle's gods. Like, cool. Not even a bad Shuckle. It's just a random Shuckle. I wouldn't have caught it if it hadn't survived that first hit. Oh, you're just a drill bird. What do you fucks even... Siphonis. Kill it. Stone. Just regular stone. Oh no, that was the top of a rock and rolly. Larvitar. Power trip. Don't die. You are a female, so you will work. I just gotta figure out your egg group, and then we can breed for a male, if you're a good one. Our current Larvitar, which is named Godzilla, is not a Godzilla whatsoever. Okay. So we really need a good Larvitar, because I do want... it might be better than the one we got. And that would be my death. If this was hardcore, that would have just killed me. Actually, if this was hardcore, I would have died several streams ago. Why did you come out, Zafon? Oh. Coward running from us, huh? It was this tunnel. Diglett. I do kind of like just want to kill that. Just trying to use that to see around us a bit better. Drillbird don't really drop anything of use. Escadrilles might, but Drillbirds don't. Don't want an Impidimp. It wasn't this one, was it? I'm getting my tunnels mixed up. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Actually, let's I do like things being nice and flush, by the way. Where does this link up at? Hello. Goodbye. Another one? Just... I hate lava lakes. Wow, there was a clear. Cool. Which means that there's a higher chance for what we want to spawn. Ooh. Will Power Trip kill it? Power Trip will definitely not kill it, which means we can really weaken this thing. Actually, it's weakening us. Maybe Drill Peck? Yeah, Drill Peck one more time. Don't kill it. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, now we just need to find a Shuckle. Reload these chunks. Oh. Ooh, hello. Okay, Diglets have started spawning. What's over here? Okay, that's where another lava lake starts. Yeah. Just so that's very clear. Drillbird, Diglet. It's an Escadrille. Bracksides. Well, that's better than what Drillbird drops. Rockaroli. I do like there being a clear and obvious end to my tunnels. Looking for a shuckle. I'm sure there will be a shuckle sometime. Graveler, I'm pretty sure just gives gravel. Is that a blue Whismer? It is. Do I have what I need to beat it? I do. Ooh, we got a Dusk Stone. Hello, and an Electric Gem. It's not all that. That's not all that great, but the Dusk Stone. Now it's awesome. That's another evolutionary stone that we have to add to our collection. Boulder. Stealing. Come on. Ooh, really? See if this Larvitar will, yep. Ooh. Shulker. Shuckle. I'm gonna name him Shulker. I'm gonna name him Shulker. Shulker the Shuckle. Say that 3 times fast. Oh. I swear I saw something down here. I was clearly wrong because it would have been getting closer if I had. What's going on in chat? Ha! We're gonna be a roll out. It's a female. Oh no! Aww. Well, we got another Shulker box. I don't think it was really all that powerful if our Shulker could kill it. Which is fine. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's smash menu. That Marwile sucks, but that Larvitar is kind of good though. Okay, Marwile, Lunatone. I think we'll breed Shuckles. So we're gonna put him in one of the breeding area things. And this is a female. first off, let's heal. Make sure everything's healed up, and then we are going to compare them. Yeah, look at that. That is... The defense is an improvement because of the health and everything. Look at that one's special attack and speed. Goodbye, Godzilla. Technically you're not Godzilla. Godzilla is going to be the one that is like at least 90% IVs. We're gonna try to have like a god tier, Tyranitar. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. And I think we just crashed. Nope, we didn't. Okay. So let us. Okay. We have in our red shulker we have these, which will allow us to make yet another shulker box. Oh, I fucking love that. Okay, so we have a legendary nature change. Name tags are going to be like some... I'm getting name tags for something in particular later, if you're wondering. As you can see, these are... this is for something special me and Yiz want to do together. If you know what those are used for, then you know what we're going to be doing together. Mainly because we just want, I don't know, to do that together. Just one of those things. And then hopefully, there we go. Got rid of those finally. The hope is that ultimately, we will, we'll get more and find more shrines, and everything will be golden. That's the hope, anyway. If not, then all I can say is, well, shucks, and be done with it. Which, you know, it's fine. I don't think that I'm really going to have that many problems finding other shrines. I have only found the one type, though. I mean, we could, there is a collection of shrines in spawn. And we're not going to tell Yiz that, though. Because I kind of want to, you know, find them ourselves. I really want to find them ourselves and earn the shrines for both Zapdos and Moltres, because we have done that for Articuno. And it was fun going on the adventure to find it, so that's kind of where I'm at there. stone, dirt, and then soul sand. And then we need to put this orange. No, just kidding. The chests in here. And I think that's where we're going to be ending it for today. It's been almost exactly 3 hours. We've had a few people hop in, chat, leave, which is cool. I appreciate it. No new followers today, but that's okay. That being said, everyone, if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Hopefully, the next time you see me will be tomorrow. If not, see you next week. Bye. Bye.